Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, my Lords, distinguished guests, as Secretary General of Mercury International, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this magnificent Victoria and Albert Museum. May I first take this opportunity to thank the Chairman, Eduardo de Santis, Chairman of Mercury, Eduardo de Santis, Anthony Bailey, Deputy Secretary General, and other members of the Selection Committee for reaching this decision following months of deliberation of all the candidates nominated for this award. I also thank Marina Di Natale of Barrabas for their patronage and support, as well as the Robert Kennedy Memorial and Foundation. Mercury celebrates this year its 45th anniversary. Since 1961, we have pursued a dynamic role in world history and international relations, with emphasis on peace, international cooperation, and ethical leadership. Over this time, Mercury International has been at the forefront of recognizing outstanding leadership in the areas of peace and security. I think you've seen tonight some of our award winners on the video. Humanitarian, that we honor tonight, cooperation and development, information and media, corporate governance, the environment, health and science, and social and economic policy. What better place than this museum to start a conversation about civilization and talk about humanity than the historic and well-renowned Victoria and Albert. Many of the civilizations in this museum declined, fell, or were destroyed because of moral and ethical decline rather than economic or environmental causes. Human rights refers to the concept of human beings as having universal rights or status conceptualized as based on inherent human dignity. It has been over 50 years since the United Nations Declaration, Universal Declaration on Human Rights. And yet, despite international human rights instruments, declarations, and conventions, human rights are still being abused all over the world. Domination, oppression, and human barbarities undeniably persist and aggravate our planet. We also begin to realize there is a greater danger looming on the horizon. Nature for the last century has been so exploited and manipulated, we begin to realize that we cannot truly take care of human beings if we do not know how to take care of our own planet. It's a good example. We believe that by having a closer contact with nature, one creates greater awareness of the importance of human life. 21st century nations will be faced with a huge problem that arises from the development of the enormous machine where science, technology, and bureaucracy are intimately associated. This machine does not only produce knowledge and progress, but it also produces ignorance and blindness towards humanity's problems.